Hey everybody, it's Bill. I'm the Salty Old Marine. Story time. So here's another story for you. Once upon a time, I was stationed at Camp Pendleton, California. Oh, by the way, this is my cat Stash, in case you can see him. I can't tell if you can see him or not. Hi, Stash. Where was I? Oh yeah. Once upon a time, I was stationed at Camp Pendleton, California in the Marine Corps. This would have been 1981, I think. And the barracks that we were in at that time, it was at Mainside, 12 area. And the barracks we were in was very, very old. Some people said it had been condemned in World War II. I don't know. But it was really old. And it was a barracks. It wasn't enlisted quarters. It wasn't separate rooms. It was squad bay style barracks. It was 2 stories tall. It was made out of wood. It was on concrete stilts. And it was at the top of a hill. And there was a huge parking lot all the way around it and a small grinder in front where we could have our formations and things like that. So I was part of MP Company, Headquarters Battalion, 1st Marine Division. We were on the 2nd floor. First floor, I forget who was, but it wasn't us. It was Headquarters Company or somebody else. So I didn't know any of those people, but the 2nd floor was ours. On the 2nd floor were 2 separate wings. Both wings were barracks, so maybe 80 or so male Marines on each side. In the middle was a hallway with stairs going up and down, and that's also where the head was, which is what Marines call, the bathroom. And there was also shower facilities and washer and dryer and that sort of thing. And in the middle of the whole thing, at the very top of the stairs, was a big wooden military-style desk. And that's where the duty NCO would sit, also known as the duty booty, the guy who had to be up all night to watch over things. And ow, don't bite me. What's the matter with you? And so that's, sorry, cat. And so that's how we had to do things back then. And I presume it's still done that way today. There was always a duty NCO and what they used to call a super nut or a supernumerary, which was a lance corporal or below. So one night it was my turn to be duty NCO, and in the morning we were scheduled to have a inspection, a junk on the bunk, and they were not permitting us to have a unclean uniform in our laundry bag. Sometimes they would allow that. Excuse me. Sometimes they would not. So we have a rack. It's made up, and we put all our stuff. We called it 782 gear, but also our uniforms had to be hung in our wall lockers. And I mean, everything had to be perfect. Our skivvies had to be folded and stamped with our names and everything. It's all military hoo-ha. Anyway, the point being that I knew I had an inspection in the morning, so I was able to wash and dry my uniforms, my camis, and I was able to iron them. We used to iron our camis back then and starch them even. So it was nice. I was on duty all night, so I was able to do all that stuff, knowing I was going to need that in the morning. However, I was also wearing a camouflage utility uniform with a duty belt. And because of that, I knew I was going to have a dirty uniform in the morning, and they had said we could not have a dirty uniform in our laundry bag. So what am I going to do? Well, I decided to just go ahead. It's 3 in the morning and wash the uniform that I was wearing. So I took it off, and cat, you actually drew blood. You see this? He bit me. The cat bit. Oh, well. You're not a nice cat. Anyway, so I threw my camouflage utility uniform in the washing machine and then put it in the dryer. I was waiting for it to come out so I could iron it. And I'm sitting behind the big wooden desk, and I'm dressed in a white t-shirt, white skivvies, and a duty belt with my camouflage utility cover. And that was the moment that the officer of the day came up the stairs. Yeah. And that's how she found me. Yeah, she. That's how the major found me when she came up the stairs, standing at attention behind the wooden military desk in my skivvies and my white t-shirt and my duty belt. And I gave her a snappy salute Good evening, ma'am. And she said, what the hell are you doing, Marine? So I told her, I have an inspection in the morning, ma'am. Junk on the bunk and no dirty camis in the laundry bag. And she looked at me and she signed my duty book and she saluted and said, carry on, Marine. Oh, man. I hope you enjoyed this. My name is Bill. I am the salty old Marine. This is my cat Stash, who just bit me for no reason. I don't even know why. Terrible cat. Anyway, I hope that you like and you share and you subscribe. And give me your comments. Tell me your stories. Tell me what else you want to see, what else you want to hear. Help me to help you. I'm here for you guys. So, as always, Stash and I... Ow! Cat. Stash and I hope you have a great day.